Good morning, Tamika. I do not know what's wrong with this iPhone that's causing it not to let me do this the way I want to do it, but for some reason, it won't let me do a full screen. So I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm going to have to get it corrected because it causes it not to you not to see everything that I want you to see. Hello, Anne Marie, three mothers and daughter. Hello. Okay. What I'm going to do today, as you can see, I have my pot here. And if you all seen my front porch video, this pot had the spikes in it, like this. So I decided I no longer wanted to use the spikes. I wanted boxwood. Can you all hear me okay? Can you all hear me okay? I decided that I wanted the boxwood. So what I decided to do, I took out all of the spikes, and I do have a short before and after. You can take a look at it. I took out all of the spikes that was in here, and I went to Joann Fabrics and I bought this, which is a boxwood ball. And this is what I wanted. I wanted a boxwood instead of the spikes, but I didn't want to pay for a new planter and the boxwood. So what I decided to do, I decided to save myself around 75 to $80 and just take the spikes out, and that's what I've done. I have left a few here, and what I've left the few here for is for my boxwood to be able to set down on there, okay? And that'll hold it in place. But as I was doing it, I decided I had painted these black. But what I wanted to do, since my signature colors are black and white, I decided I wanted to make this planner black and white instead of all black. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to paint it, and then I'm going to put the boxwood in it. And I'm going to get a little stand to stand it up a little bit higher so you all can see it, uh, because I can see you can't see what I want you to see. So let me get my little stand. I'm going to stand it up, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint half of it white and the other half black, and it'll just give it my signature colors, and I'm thinking I'm gonna love it. So let me get my little stand so I can put this up on, and I'll get right back and we'll start painting. So this is my little stand, and I'm hoping it does not make things too high, but with my luck, it probably will. So let's see. I'm gonna take this down and put my little stand up here. Once I cleared my table, this is my fire pit table, and whenever I'm doing projects, I usually do them on here because it's a great little table for me to do everything on. Okay, that's much better. What do you all think? Can you see that better? Yeah. Okay, so here's my pot. What I'm gonna do, I do have some painter's tape. To tell you the truth, usually I don't use it. Uh, but today I am. I'm just gonna tape this line right here, because what I'm gonna do is paint this white, leave this black, and then I'll put my boxwood in it. So we just gonna tape this with the painter's tape. And yes, I went to At Home and I looked at the boxwoods that were already in a planter, and I decided it would be crazy for me to purchase new planters when I already had planters. All I really needed was the boxwood. And after looking at the prices, I decided, yeah, we're gonna just do the boxwood. This needs to go up just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do the boxwood. We're not gonna spend that much. And we can redo these. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with the pots. The pots are in great shape. I don't know what my iPad is doing here, but oh, okay. It was stuck on the, it was stuck on the top. It wasn't the iPad, it was me. So I decided I would not purchase anything new. I would go ahead and redo this. And what I'm doing here, I'm trying to put back up the live so I can see the comments. There we go. Okay, so I'm back with you. And I'm going to finish taping this. And once I finish taping it, then I'll start with the paint. And once I finish painting it, I'll let it dry. Then I'll put that boxwood inside it. And I'm taping this completely wrong. I'm supposed to go up above, and I'm going below. Hello, Design and Lifestyle. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. I'm just remaking over my planters here. I decided to save myself some money and just refresh the ones I had and change them into what I wanted. So that's what I'm doing now. Putting my tape on, and then we're gonna paint it. And I'm going to do the thanks for the hearts, whoever sending them. I appreciate it. Uh, then we're going to paint the bottom of it white because my carpet on my porch is black. So I want to have the white part against the black rug on my porch. And the top of it will be black. And those are my signature colors. Okay, Anne Marie, thank you. Thank you for coming in. So we're gonna go ahead, and I have already cleaned this up before I started taping. I had went in and washed it up. So now I'm ready to paint it, and I'm just using the little paints. I told you all about these. I got it from the Dollar Tree, and they premium acrylic paint. So this is the paint I'm going to be using. If it does not take the way I think, I'm hoping it will. If not, I'll use the chalk paint, and it's a white paint. So let me get my tools together here to get started on painting this. And for you all who came in late, this I've taken my spikes out of here, and I'm gonna put in the boxwood ball that I purchased from Joann Fabric. So I just wanted to change the look of it, but I didn't want to purchase new. So that's what I'm doing here, if you missed the first of it. I do have two of these, so I will be going back in. Can chalk paint? Well, it's actually gonna be sitting on my porch, and it's covered. These go on my porch, uh, my front porch, and it is covered. So I'm not for sure if you can use it, if it's just gonna sit out in the open. I would say no, but this is not gonna get any type of moisture at all because my porch is completely covered. But I'm gonna use this one as I said, but if it does not take, then what I will do is go back in and use the chalk paint. But from the way it's looking, I think this one's gonna do good. I'm gonna try to angle this a little bit so you all can see it as I paint it. And what I'll do with it, I'll do a couple of layers on it to make sure it's covered. But yes, this paint is gonna do good on it. So this will be the one I'm gonna use. And I have a lot of these paints, the color paint from the Dollar Tree, just sitting around. So I did go on and buy quite a few of the colors. I think it was, who was it? Crafty Leo. I seen using their paints, and someone else. Oh, Patel. she uses them too. And so I said, well, let me try those. And so that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm sure I'm going to have to go over this a couple of times. I'll let it dry, then I'll come back and go over it. And I do have two of these. So I'm just showing you the first one. And then I'll go back and do the second one. And when I finish with it, I'll go ahead and show you my outdoor fall porch. Because I have finished it, but I wanted the boxwoods. And as I said before, I decided I would not pay that much for them. I would just paint the container that I already have and take out all the spikes, which was pretty easy to do. I have left a few of the longer sticks in here so I can set my boxwood on and keep it in place. The boxwood balls, now I looked for these down at Hobby Lobby. Of course, that was my first place to go. They did not have the larger ones, and I took and put about 20 of the picks together to see if that would work, and it would, but then it was going to be really expensive. So I said, well, I might as well buy them pre-made if I'm going to spend this much to make them. So I decided to go ahead and stop over at Joann Fabrics because, as you all know, they have beautiful, beautiful flowers over there. And boom, when I went in, there it was. Now, I did look at the styrofoam round balls, what I could stick the picks in and put them in here. And the styrofoam round balls was like $19. And the boxwood rounds were only $15. Again, I was looking for budget friendly. So I purchased the boxwood and left the sticks in here, saving myself some money, and I'll just stick the boxwood on here. So this is a very budget-friendly project, but I'm gonna get the look that I was going for. And it'll only take me about an hour to get it all done. So I have finished with that first coat, and I'm gonna let it dry real good. And once it dries, I'll go in and do my second coat and let it dry to see if maybe I'm gonna need to do a third coat. I'm thinking I will not have to, but it's possible that I may. But anyway, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it set, let it dry, and then I'll come back and do that second coat, which is uh, put it, make it look the way I want it. And then I'll bring the second one out here and do the same. Now, once I finish doing this, as I told you, I wanted to change them. What I'm gonna do after I take up all the pumpkins, that I have out front for the fall season. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the containers and put them in large, very large trash cans that have designs on them and make them really tall from the ground. They'll be about like this. I'll stick this down in it with the boxwood and it'll just give me a taller planter. But right now, since I have all the pumpkins out there, I'm going to leave these to the ground. But once I get ready to go back, what I'll do is make them larger. Okay, thank you, Design and Lifestyle. So, yes, that's what I'm going to do. So, the look you see when I finish this will not be the same look come, well, it'll be January. It would be after Christmas. I'm going to totally change it again. So, what I'm going to do here is let it dry for a minute. I'm going to get all this junk off. And I'm going to open the curtains. I had closed them so I could see the TV. But that's going to cause them not to dry as quick. So I'm going to open these curtains back up so that it can get the sun and dry a little quicker. I was trying to watch TV and work, but don't look like it's gonna happen that way. Does anyone have any premieres or anything going on today that you want to tell us about? I know Anne Marie says she's gonna be doing a vacuum cleaner review. So that's what she's out doing now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll say it again. I'm going to go ahead and let this dry because I'm sure it's going to take a few minutes and I want to let it dry completely before I go back in and do that second coat. But when it finished and I get it all painted, then I'll come back on and show you how it actually come out. But when I come back, I'm probably going to show you it in place on my porch because that's where they're going to go. I have finished again my front porch for fall, so I'll take you all around there with this finished product so you all can see how it turned out. And I will be, once it's all done and finished, then I'll go back in and I'll add these beautiful boxwoods that I got from Joann Fabric. Joann Fabric is having a sale right now, and they have anywhere from 40 to 50% off their stems uh, and their garland. So it's a great sale over there right now if you're looking for items for the fall. They also have their wreaths that are on sale for 40% off, which is a good buy. And Joann Fabric has so much uh, pretty decor over there. Beautiful decor. So thank you for the hearts, whoever's sending them out. They are appreciated. And I'm gonna let this dry a little bit more, as I said, and then I'll come back and show you on the finished product, and it will be sitting on my porch when I come back to show you. And this is looking like it's gonna take a minute to dry, so I'm not gonna hold you all on here while it's drying. What I'm gonna do is come back with a full video, and it will be this afternoon. I'll come back with that full video and show you how it turned out. Okay? Thank you, Tamika. I'm so glad you're feeling better. You had me worried. I thought I was going to have to come to Michigan. I didn't know where I was coming to, but I was going to have to come to Michigan and check on you. Make sure you okay. So, thank you all for coming in. You are truly, truly appreciated. Again, without you, I could not do this. So, I'm going to let you all go now. I will be back late this afternoon, probably around 6 o'clock, 5 or 6 o'clock, when I totally get the porch totally together so you all can see the makeover of the pots with my other decor on the porch. Okay? Thank you all again for stopping in. So I'm going to see you all later this afternoon. Thank you.